Say, while I'm looking that way, you ain't doing nothing
What's up,
wrong.
everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be giving you guys my 4th episode of my back to school series, which is in today's video, my middle school advice video. I have a couple topics that I'm going to be talking about and just explaining some things that you can avoid, some things that are just like iffy, some things that I watch out for, some things that you need to know, because some of the things I wish I knew when I was in middle school. I'm a freshman, so I know like the gist about middle school, what goes on, what happens, even if we are virtual, just talking about it, because we might go back to school. So like some people might be going to middle school, some people might be in middle school, so like this might help. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel. We just hit 100 subscribers the other day, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Thank you for all 100 of you guys. I think we're like at 101 right now, but thank you guys so much. As many times as I quit YouTube and did it again, I'm very proud of how far I came, especially how consistent I've been. But thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Make sure you tell your aunt, auntie, the same thing, auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, neighbor, all of that about my channel. Y'all should subscribe to me because I post lit content pretty much. But yeah, so make sure you hit the thumbs up button, turn your post notification bell on so you be notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll also be giving you guys a couple more back to school series videos, so stay tuned for that. So let's get right on to this. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about are friends. Honestly, I'm not going to say that all your friends that you have in the beginning of middle school are going to be the friends that you have in the middle or the end, whatever you want to call it. That can be true, because I have a lot of people that I'm not friends with to this day. It don't always work out like that, so just don't go into middle school and thinking that you're gonna have those type of friends. Try to keep those friends, because you can grow together, you can help each other out in the long run and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that the friends that you have aren't gonna be the friends that you have later, because I have the same friends that have been there for me for years, like middle school, beginning of middle school, even the middle, and even elementary school. Like I have friends that have been ride or dies for me for a while, and it's just like you realize who your true friends are, especially in the long run. And I mean, that's just what is gonna happen. Some people aren't gonna have the same interests as you, especially in middle school, because that's when you're trying to find yourself, when you're trying to figure out what you want to do in your life. Yes, you're gonna figure out a lot and more in high school, but it's just like middle school is like your trial run of figuring out who you are, who you want to be, what you are made to do. Um, just who you are in general, and like you realize that you have to find those people that have the same mentality as you, or the same interest and things like that, because if you don't, it's just gonna be weird. Like you don't really like the stuff that somebody else likes and things like that. Like you have to figure out who you want to be around, what type of people that you need to be around, and things like that, just to help you succeed, help you be happy, things like that. You should never have friends that make you sad, make you hurt, make you none of that, because your true friends have your best interest. One of your best interests, and it's just like you gotta have those type of friends that are like your best friends, like that you count as family. You should just always find those type of people that will be there for you through anything, thick, thin, good, bad. But if you're not like me, like willing to like go and talk to every person, stick with the friend group that you have, because they got your best interest, and you can talk to them easier than just any and everybody. This thing that I want to be talking about is relationships. If you don't realize, like those type of relationships in middle school, you only see them in school. Like you only see them in school. Like you can FaceTime them, you can text them, but like you only see them in school. It's just like I can't be that type of person that say that you shouldn't be in a relationship, because I'm gonna be a hypocrite. But like relationships are gonna happen. Just try to be smart about the things that you do. especially if your parents don't know about it. It gets you in a lot of trouble. And please ask me yourself. I've been in a lot of trouble about boys and things like that. Um, just don't get caught up in stupid stuff. Like, don't try to rush because we're kids. Like, we have time. Sometimes a lot of us forget that we're young and we have time to like experiment and do all of that. But just slow down on some type of things. Middle school will feel like that, especially when you're in 8th, 7th grade, that should feel like you're about to go to high school, like you're getting older, you should be able to do certain things. Like sometimes it's just not the best thing. Dating is not for everybody. It's definitely not for me. I realized that because you can get very emotionally attached. Me and that's some people, especially if you're very, very sensitive, person that you're dating right now, they're not gonna be there for you forever. They're not gonna be your boyfriend forever, girlfriend, whatever. They're not gonna be there forever. I'm just gonna be honest, and just like that's just the type of mentality that I have. Some people might have a different mentality, like that's gonna be the person I married. I don't care if we're in middle school. It's not gonna work out. I used to have that type of mentality as well, but then when I realized like as many times if you like somebody or get into a relationship with somebody, you just realize that that's not what you're supposed to do, especially how many times relationships fail and that on and off stuff. I hate that. Like, what's the point? If you're gonna leave, leave. If you're gonna stay, don't leave. It just doesn't make sense to me. That's just why I'm not in a relationship. I'm not interested in nobody. I'm not looking for nobody. Da, da, da. It's okay to talk to guys. It's okay to like. It's okay to be in a relationship. I'm not gonna say that it's not okay. Sometimes it's just not your best interest, especially because you're trying to figure out who you are. You're trying to figure out self love. You're trying to figure out what you're trying to do in the long run. Just don't get caught up in the stupid stuff. Let your parents know because they have your best interest. Even if it hurts, like they're gonna tell you the truth, even if it hurts. So just tell them, open up, because if you're middle school is when you start really liking people or like getting into boys, girls, and all of that. That's that's the sort of time it happens. Just slow down. Just don't try to think that you have to be in a relationship or you have to like somebody or you have to be talking to somebody because it's not always the case. So just be smart about the situations that you do. If you're pretty, you're smart, boys are gonna look after that. Like they want those pretty smart girls. Let them chase you, girl. Like let them have something to chase. Don't ever think that you have to chase somebody for attention, chase somebody for like just don't ever think that you have to chase somebody because when you're looking stupid chasing a boy, like what's the point of chasing a dude? If he don't want you, don't go after him. Leave him alone. Let him have something to chase. You chase a bag. Like you're chasing a bag while he's chasing you. Just never let him catch up to you because you're so far ahead of him because you're trying to get that bag. Yeah. Relationships also come into the next topic, which is drama. Those are some of these girls are those type of people like you can't talk to my boyfriend. He don't like you. He don't like me. Most of the time, girl, you're not the only one he's talking to. So don't ever fight over a guy. Never, 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 never. Don't ever fight, period, because it's not cute. Never was, never will be. But just don't fight. It's not cute, especially girls. Like, there's gonna be guys that fight. I can't tell you what guys do, but like how they take situations because I know guys are very hostile and very aggressive, but girls, fighting is not cute. You get your hair messed up, your nails messed up, your face messed up, all of that. I don't care what somebody says about you. Don't fight. If you walk away, you're actually the bigger person because they can call you scary, da da da, all the names in the book. It doesn't matter. You're being the bigger person because you don't want to get in trouble by your parents, by none of that, by the school. You don't want to get expelled, suspended, none of that. It's not worth it. Fighting will never be worth it because you're fighting. What are you getting out of it? Like, somebody might not like you. Somebody might say, I want to fight her. Will they really, though? And if they are bold enough to fight you, just don't do it. They can call you scary, all of that. It's not worth it. Fighting will never be worth it. I just mean like, what's the point of fighting if you can just do what you're supposed to do? Yeah, a lot of girls fight over guys. Just don't do that. It's not cute.
Don't do that.
So the next two things are very general. Like these are the very most general things in this video. Grades. Keep up with your grades, studying your work on time. Even if it's late, you rather be picking up your grade from a 50 than a 0, because a 0 is the most powerful freaking number in the grade book, because it would drop your grade down from a 92 to a 64. Like, I've been there, and it hurts so bad when you see your grade go down to an A, to a C, or to a D, any of that. Like, it hurts so bad. But like, just keep up with your work. Do your work on time. Turn it in. Study. I will be doing a study with me video as soon as I can, when I start like really studying and like figuring out my study habits and how I will be able to study the correct way. Ask questions. It's really good to ask questions even if you don't like to talk during sessions and stuff like that. Email your teacher, talk to your teacher privately, all of that, because it will help you understand the curriculum, understand what you're doing, especially if you don't know what you're doing, what is going on, or how to do it. It will help you in the long run and help you up here. Just keep up with your grades, because it will help you and help them figure out what classes you need to be placed in, especially when you get to high school. It'll help you. It would just help you in the long run, especially if you're in honors classes in middle school. It'll help you in high school, because it's like you're already up there, so it's like it will help you, especially get your credits. Sometimes you can graduate early depending on your situation, but yeah, it all depends on what your situation is. Last thing I'm going to be talking about is extracurricular activities. It's very good to be in like clubs, sports, because it will help you, it would just help you not being all up in the mix. Like, it would help you figure out that this is something I want to do, what I want to focus on. So just like focus on that. It also just helps you get closer with people like in school, like teachers, principals, and all of that, because they know you. They know like you cheer, you play football, basketball, all of that. It would just help you, and it's good to have very good connections with people at your school, because it would help you like when you need help or you just want to talk. Yeah, extracurricular activities is very important. Even if you're not really want to do sports or something, it's not important. But just know that you're a student athlete. Your education is always gonna come first. Just remember that. You don't have to do sports. You can do clubs and stuff if your school allows that or like provides that for you. But yeah, it's just like it helps you. It could just help you in the long run. It could give you something to more focus on and things like that, instead of the things that are not very important. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give the video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. Thank you for 100 subscribers once again. And turn your post notification bell on so you'll be notified when I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.